How you guys all doing tonight? Joel, how's it going? Emily, how are you doing tonight? Oh, Penny, hey, how's it going? Let me turn down this. All right, hey Scott, how are you? Frederick, I am doing pretty well. Just about to crush a pizza here. I don't know, crush a pizza, but casually eat a Costco pizza. It is perhaps my cheat day this week right now. So, finally made it at the beginning, Daniel. I know it's a little bit later now, so that's why you probably caught it. But we're gonna dig in. All right, down a little bit lower. Doing amazing. Just won 30,000. How did you win 30,000, Joel? Sorry, guys. Just trying to get you a good angle here. Yeah, doing well for sure. Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Rachel Taylor, my first time watching you. Oh, that's awesome. Smoke ribs and barbecue. Wow, that sounds like a restaurant I've probably gone to. Monica says hello to everyone. Matthew, what's going on? Nice to see you again. Maybe I'll go down here. Probably a bit better. Pizza is delicious. Yeah, it is. I love Costco pizza. How could you lose with that? On a slot machine, Joel. Wow, how much were you betting at a time? That's amazing. 30,000. And where was this? Was this in Vegas? Hello, Jennifer. How you doing tonight? Steven, hello. Mr. Haskett, great to see you. Kim, what's going on? Brandy, hello. YouTube. Pizza looks delicious. Always pizza from Costco. Only thing I regret is they don't have ham and pineapple there, but they used to. YouTube loves the content, and that's great. I appreciate that. What's your favorite content? What do you like the most from the channel? Brandy, I am at home right now in Kelowna, British Columbia. Enjoying the sunset. I can't see the sun, but I can see the sun shining off the clouds. And then down there, you can, if you guys playing golf. Randy from Arizona, what is going on? There we go. El Paso, hello from El Paso. Ray, how you doing? Share the wealth, Joel, yeah. Hilarious. Oh, yummy pizza afternoon, Scott. Good afternoon. Brissy, how you doing? 325 spin on a website. Oh, okay. Enjoy watching you. Great pizza. Absolutely, Joan. I might have a pizza contest this weekend. I haven't heard back. They said they were aiming for September 9th. I haven't heard back. And I also have my girls. They're supposed to start dance this weekend, so it might not work out So I thought I'd have some pizza here. Michael, how you doing? Ray, hello, hello. Hope you and your family are doing well. Yeah, we're doing well. We actually just got back from Disneyland on Monday. So that was quite fun. The girls loved it. Went to Disneyland, Knott's Berry, or sorry, not Knott's Berry, Universal Studios, California Adventure. I even managed to get a few challenges down there. No Costco around there, Penny? That's crazy. Wonder where that is. Where does Penny live that has no Costco? Noreen, hello from Vegas. That is awesome. I want to go back to Vegas. There's so many challenges I want to do there. I've done a few, but definitely a few more that I want to do. What are the top 3 U.S. states for tasty food? I mean, I don't have a great gauge of like all the food, but I'm trying to think. New York was pretty good. We had some kosher food there. Trying to think recently. California has been good. I've done a couple of nice burrito challenges. I know they don't do that well on my channel, burrito challenges, because they're so short. But yeah, definitely California has been good. Try to think. Alberta had some really good food. I just did a little tour in Alberta. So if any of you guys follow Beard, his recent trips to Alberta, I probably did, out of the 7 challenges he did, I think I did 5 of them. Only 6 were available, and 1 wasn't available anymore. And I think I'm going to try and get the chef that made his Burgatory Burger. That chef he went to another restaurant and he made a challenge up for me. So that's going to be coming out hopefully next week. Definitely awesome weather here today. A little bit smoky, Brandy, but it's actually, they're doing controlled burns now. Susan, how you doing? Yeah, you know what? I lost a bunch of muscle mass over the summer. When you do challenges, it's kind of strange. You actually lose muscle mass because you're dieting hard. You eat lots of food. You eat it once a day. And then you do a whole bunch of cardio to burn it off. So when you do the cardio, you lose a bunch of muscle mass. So you'll see a lot of the guys that have been doing challenges for a while, they actually tend to lose muscle mass. Nice house. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Best wishes to you and the family. What's your favorite type of pizza? Justin, controversial, but ham and pineapple. YouTube likes the challenges. Okay, that's awesome. I have about 20, maybe 22 challenges in the vault. I call it the vault, ready to come out. And then maybe about 22 to 25, and then maybe about 5 to 8 that are like restaurant mukbangs. I prefer doing challenges myself, but you know, I've got mukbangs as well. Susan, hello from Virginia. That is awesome. Watching football over there. What are you watching? I think who was playing earlier? The Chiefs. I think it was the Lions. I don't watch football that much, but I was listening on the radio. Cindy, how you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Definitely a beautiful day. Just watch all you can eat fish video. Shameful of the establishment. I mean, I've had it worse. I don't have anything against them. I see where they were coming from. Like, something that's kind of... So if you guys haven't seen it, you guys watched the video, but if you guys seen my all-you-can-eat sushi or fish and chips where I got kicked out previously on my other live. It's kind of interesting to me. So I have people that don't mind me doing a challenge and beating it and getting the meal free. I never have any complaints. Someone going, you're ripping the restaurant off or whatever, right? Yet when for instance, I did this video here, we were charged $15 and the food cost was $50. So both of us together were $10 over, right? I think putting a YouTube video out, giving a good promotion, promoting them, giving them, kind of props at the restaurant and all that stuff, and kind of doing a little advertising for the company. It cost them $10 per person, okay? Obviously, promotion would be more than that. I don't worry about that. The thing I'm comparing it to is when I do a food challenge, say I did, for example, I don't know, say a food challenge, the Lux Steakhouse. Most restaurants charge 3 times what the cost of the food is. So if the cost of the food is $100, they charge $300. If the cost of food is $50, they charge $150, whatever it is. That's typically a general range. So if a food challenge is usually, say, $90 and I eat it and I get it for free, it's costing them $30. So that's more than the all-you-can-eat fish and chips. Yet I've never had anyone complain or say anything about me getting a free food that costs $90 regularly. But if I have an all-you-can-eat fish and chips, I get so much hate, and it's very confusing to me how that happens. And if you want to go like one step further, I could be a regular person going in there to do an all-you-can-eat and not promoting them in any way, or sorry, even doing a challenge, and they would lose $30 and not got any promotion out of it, whatever. But it's just, I don't know, it's kind of strange to me, but people will be people. It's hard sometimes seeing other people's views. I don't know, I thought $10 for a YouTube video and promotion out of it is pretty good. But it's all good. I'm happy. Beautiful day in here, Kelowna. Love the mountain areas. Yes, that's awesome, Ruth. When you and Joel do comps together, you should call yourself Skull. Maybe Scoville or something. That's good to hear, Ray. The weather is great. David, how you doing? I don't have a David shirt on today. I was contemplating, David. I only had the ham and pineapple, which is my favorite, the 2 ham and pineapples, but I have pepperoni today. So I thought it might be contradictory. Plus, I just came from a workout. I'm a bit warm right now, but it is cooling down. Scott is live and eating pizza. What more can you ask for? I had some Pizza Hut myself. That's awesome. How was it, Rusty? What's your favorite type there? What do I think about gravy for dipping on pizza in place of like rancho? I've never had it. I mean, dip is dip. Typically it's good, right? It's just like pizza. Pizza's, even if it's bad, it's still pretty good, right? Yeah, Joel, pizza from Costco. Pretty good. I like it. Anyways, I don't like it all the time, but once in a while, this is kind of my cheat meal for the week. Hey, Mare Bear, how you doing? Thursday night football. Well, that's fair enough, Mare Bear. I got to get the good lighting, just going back that way. Yeah, Steven, Oregon. I'm just trying to think the challenges I haven't done in Oregon. Portland. I think there's a few around there. So, love Costco. Randy, keep safe and keep eating. Love, much, and respect. Awesome, Randy. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, do we have a high rolling Dolan? Look at this. Blast from the past. We've got my friend, Mr. Matt Dolan, in here in the house. Personal Real Estate Corporation. There you go. Always promoting himself. Never changes. That's my man. So I'm gonna go back to where I think I'm kind of way. Just watching the fish and chip video. Yeah. Arkansas man, hello. I've heard about the Costco pizzas a lot. What would you rate them? Sober, maybe a 7. If I've had a few drinks, maybe like a 9. I don't know, but I haven't been drinking tonight, so. Gideon, Missouri. We have nothing. Oh, okay. Costco does sell large portions. Kind of like Sam's Club, I would say. And we don't have Sam's Club here, but from what I've heard. Wendy, how you doing tonight? Welcome, Buffalo. New York for Italian, Kansas for barbecue. I haven't been to Kansas, and Texas for anything. I haven't been to Texas in a while. Not since before I started doing eating challenges, so. What is going on, Brandon Loveland? How you doing? Welcome tonight. Yeah, the barbecue's okay. It's a bit older. I wouldn't want to show you a close-up. I haven't cleaned it in a while, but honestly, favorite thing to barbecue is definitely my burgers. I just don't know how to cook other meat that well, but my burgers rock. I don't brag about stuff like that, but everyone seems to like them for the most part. At least they tell me they do. Maybe they're terrible. I don't know. Maurice, how you doing, Maurice? In the house, he's always sending lots of love. The largest pizza I've ever eaten would probably be the one in, I mean, largest as in diameter or largest as in weight? I would say the largest in diameter would have been my little O's pizza in Northern Ireland. I think it was 33 inches. My largest in weight was probably Ballpark Pizza in Mission Viejo. It was probably 10 or 11 pounds. I'm not sure. Susan, doing the flex. My arms have gotten smaller over the summer. I have started eating more normally this week, so, and I've been able to get back to the gym, so I'm pretty happy about that. Rusty, I do have, so I went through all my old videos, put 90% of them on my hard drive. I have workout videos, maybe 3 or 4. And so I am going to be posting them. I didn't post any with today's video because it was the video was so long anyways, right? So I didn't want to post a long video with a workout as well. So, but there are some coming. I'm probably wait for like a burrito video, something that's like short, and then I'll put it at the end of that to make the video not too bad. Saturn Light, no problem. Joel and I met through food challenges. I connected with him on social media, and we had this big team burger challenge. And a friend of mine and I invited him to do it. He graciously accepted, came out. We did that, and then we did like a tour that weekend, maybe like a 4-day tour, and that was kind of our first like meeting, and yeah, ever since then we've just, once or twice a year we do a little bit of a tour. Batesville is about 3 hours from me. Okay, never heard of it. My ignorance, probably. I'd look it up, but I have my computer here, my phone here. Terry, hey Scott, you doing more videos with Joel? Yes, I got lots more. Just give me a minute here. that all right. Move it up a smidge. Yeah, okay, let me get closer. And we're good to go again. Yeah, I do have a bunch of videos, Terry, with Joel. If I had to guess, maybe, oh, I don't know, maybe 5 or 7, something like that. Brandy, if I couldn't create food content, I would create working out videos. Yeah, definitely working out videos. Sorry guys, I want to get this right for all of y'all. Maybe I'll just move back a smidge. Yeah, something like that, move back. What's going on, Michelle? Yeah, definitely working out. I'm more natural, like explaining working out videos, so. But that being said, I definitely love doing the food videos. Cecilia, how you doing? Cecilia is like one of my #1 Instagram fans. She messages all the time on all my posts, so I really appreciate that. Matthew is wondering what I'm going to do Saturday or Sunday. Well, I don't work tomorrow, so I'm going to figure out whether I have a contest on Saturday, a pizza contest, and if I do, I'm going to have to try and make some plans to do that. If not, the last 2 weeks I basically went to Alberta for a tour for like 5 days, and then I went to Disneyland and was there. So I haven't done a lot around the house. I think maybe some cleaning. I might buy a pressure washer and pressure wash the house. I haven't cleaned it since we moved in a few months ago. If you see a sign saying Batesville ahead, run. Was watching when that went down. Guido, sorry, I'm just trying to think what you were talking about, because I'm so far behind on my messages. Bet if you, Randy, and Joel did a 3-person food challenge, could do it under 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, depends what the challenge is, but yeah, Z, you can order a whole pizza. I think a slice in Canadian is $2.59 or something like that, and a whole pizza is $12.99 plus tax, so $13.60 something. Arkansas, man, I agree. So I've kind of said this before, but the fair way to do it for restaurants, for the patrons, for an all-you-can-eat, is to put all-you-can-eat up to 10 pieces, 20 pieces, 30, depends on the size of them, obviously. Whatever they figure is their like bottom line, they don't want to do anymore. And me as a patron, how can I argue with that? It's on the sign, all you can eat, up to 10 pieces. I could choose to do it or not do it. So it's kind of funny because in the video, I don't know if you guys, heard it, but I was talking about sea lovers. So when I was talking about sea lovers in there, I was like, sea lovers, they're great, they're local, they let me eat as much fish as I want, blah, 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 blah. That's the exact same sea lovers that kicked me out and scolded me for eating too much. So it's just funny how times change. It was probably like 2.5 years apart. And I don't go there, honestly, I didn't go there that often. It wasn't like I was going there every week. I think if I had to guess, 2, maybe 3 times a year, I would go there, and most of the times I would post something for them socially, whether it was Instagram, whether it was YouTube, whatever it was. I would always try and kind of, because I know it costs them some money, and I'm not a jerk, and I want to make sure that, I'm not just eating all their food. Because if I went there every day, they'd be like, they'd go under, but I'm not like that. I wanted to cross promote them. So I would always do that when I went in. So that's what I was doing. I actually do, if like lives don't do as well as videos I post. So if I wanted to do it just solely for me, I would have recorded it and just put it out as a video, not as a live. A live actually doesn't do as well for me, right? So typically, that one did pretty well, but typically the lives don't do nearly as well as my videos. Yeah, why do you put all you can eat if it's not really true? Should be a fine print at the bottom explains. Well, hashtag fishy. I love it. I love it. That's from the video, Rusty. So I don't know if you guys ever seen the car dealerships, but they have, like, sometimes they'll have gas and they'll have, buy this vehicle, you get free gas for a year, and then it says up to $1,500, right? Can't argue that. It's free gas for a year, up to $1,500. Everyone knows it, but for some reason at the fish and chip shops, they don't put something like that. So, and like I talked about before, the video, it cost them $10 in food costs. That's what the argument was over, was $10, or not even argument. We're just like, what, seriously? And the weird part is, I'd been there two other times for two other challenges. Joel had already been there. They were like cool with it, and we had talked about coming back for all you could eat fish and chips, and they were fine with it. So, yeah. Do you ever eat regular meals with your family? Tom, I always eat regular meals. I shouldn't say always, but a lot of the times I do eat regular meals. Most of the time, regular meals are just dinners, right? So depends on what I have and depends how many days I'm training. Also, with my girls, I have them every second week. But yeah, definitely all the time I have regular meals. Not every meal, but all the time. Scott, how much fluids do you intake on a daily basis before a challenge? It depends on the challenge. And honestly, I used to do a little bit more liquids in the morning before challenges, but I haven't really been doing that lately. I think I only do that on like really large challenges now. So if I know that I really have to get a good stretch and I might not be ready for it, I'll do some liquids in the morning. Typically I'd do it like 5 hours before my challenge, and then hopefully I get rid of it before, just pee it all out. Let us market you. Hi, how you doing? I knew a couple of truck drivers from Batesville years ago. Skull swole. Boom. There we go. Not as big as I'd like, but hey, it's still a little bit there. Raven, how you doing? Everyone here is named Chris and Joe, even the women. Okay. Hey, from Nebraska, how you doing, Lindsay? Joel has been, someone said come to Nova Scotia. I don't know that skip there. Sorry, I missed that. I haven't been to Nova Scotia. It is very far away from me. I don't even know how many time zones, maybe 4 or 5 time zones. Okay, well, there's Matt. Penny, do you like ranch as a dip for the pepperoni? I typically do. I knew someone was going to say that tonight too. I'm like, oh, I don't have any ranch. David, I did not make it to the post office. Oh, you know why, David? So David sent me something, and I put it on here. I put PO, and I washed my hands today, obviously, and the PO wiped off. I might, if they're open till 10, I'll probably go after this. Always order the big dinner box with wings from Pizza Hut. Gotcha. Joe Bryan, Scott, have the sushi going and all you can eat for 20 minutes. Come back out getting different costume and go back in and do that 5 times and they won't notice the difference. Only problem is I might have to pay 5 times though. I guess, or I could go to the washroom and change. Shanty, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Christian says, hello, what's up? What's going on, Christian? Brissy Girl says, I said something similar in the video. If a place offers a challenge, they need to expect pro eaters to be patrons. If the same place offers all you can eat, they should expect those same eaters to do all you can eat. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, if people have all you can eat and they only eat 2 pieces, they don't give them a discount, right? The restaurants are supposed to like kind of weigh that stuff out. And it's not like we're just pro eaters coming in. And you got to think at that time, 3 years ago, I wasn't a pro eater. Yeah, I ate lots, but I wasn't a pro eater. I didn't consider myself really pro, I guess, until recently. I don't even know if I am or not, but people have said it, so I guess I'll take it. But I mean, yeah, you got to take, sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. Different things. It's a cost of doing business. And like I said, I think it's pretty good promotion having a video for them. Like, if the video today was good, I would have put it out. Like, it's been 3 years, so it wasn't like I went out to like harm someone, right? I've had this video for so long and I've had a lot of people ask me about it, so I wanted to put it out. I mean, it's been like 3 years, so if I really like did not like the business or were trying to do them harm, I would have put it out 3 years ago, right? It wasn't my intent to do that, but I did just kind of, it was in the video, it was in the vault. I felt I couldn't leave it for too much longer. Try Red Devil Pizza, okay. In Phoenix. I was gonna try and get to Phoenix recently, but I end up going to Alberta. Think you or Joel can flat bench press heaviest? First of all, I suck at bench press. Third of all, I have injuries. First of all, second of all, third of all, Joel has injuries too. I don't know if we'd be even bother. If we were like, let's put it this way, if we were both at our top games, Joel would have been able to. I don't know how much he could anymore. It's just like saying, I don't know, who could run further? I could probably run further. I used to be a long distance runner, right? So there's a bunch of different stuff that he's probably way better at. And there's some stuff that I might be better at. If they don't price their food to make a profit in that situation, it's on them, not the customer. I agree, right? Like, I could have been a regular Joe that just came in and ate that well. Not gave him any promotion, but, you know, which happens. Lindsay, how you doing? You just watched a couple of your videos. Interested to hear which ones. Hopefully you like them. I love Sam's Club. I honestly love their pizza more than Costco's. Okay. You have a Sam's Club? No. I don't have a Sam's Club. I have been to Wisconsin. Not to try their cheese though, but I have been to, I think it's Etna. Let me look that up really quickly. I think it's Etna, Wyoming. Is that right? Etna, yeah. It's in Wyoming. Okay, yeah, so I did, I went to a place called Jack's Drive-In. I actually have a couple of their hats. Just give me a second. I'm gonna go grab their hat. Hats, you guys will either like them or think they're stupid. All right. So, like I say, I was in Etna, Wyoming at Jack's Drive-In. The first one, you can see we did a burger challenge. I always like to promote places. So, right there, you guys see that? It says, I beat the meat at Jack's Drive-In. So that's my first hat I got. And then we did an ice cream challenge. That much wearing cookie cheese. And then after that, we did an ice cream challenge. And it says, I busted the cream at Jack's Drive-In. So, I beat the meat and I busted the cream. For all of you that Get your minds out of the gutter. David, Sarah's putting her meal out of bed. She's coming out, she said, in a minute. Ooh. Okay, Contrachula. I always look at the name and I don't know how to pronounce it. I had a barbecue chicken pizza for early dinner last evening. It was good, but the crust was just a pre-made one. Toppings were good. Okay. Do fans ever send you gifts and stuff? They do. I've got my friend David Hawking on here right now. He's sent me probably 40 to 50 shirts. And so all the cool shirts that you guys see, not this one, some of my other ones in my other videos. If you ever see one that says like, it's got sushi and says, "This is how I roll," that's kind of like the type of videos. There's one that's a bit controversial for some people. It says, PETA, right? P-E-T-A, people eating tasty animals. So there's a bunch of shirts that he's got. I don't know if I should wear that one or not. It might get a lot of hate. However, it is what it is. A lot of people eat animals. So Arkansas man, Gideon only has a Casey's. Christian, the Vegas pizza was big and heavy. Yeah, that thing was thick. Not talking about you, Sarah.
I was just going to say something.
Oh my God, you have gas stations. What has been your favorite challenge so far? Favorite challenge so far would be the gummy bear with Sarah at home because I love her so much and I would rather do nothing but do challenges with her.
And torture me, watch me torture
That's true.
myself.
I do have fun doing challenges with Sarah for sure. I love doing collaborations. I mean, I love doing collaborations with Jeff. That's always pretty cool. It's far away, but also Shasta Food. He was pretty cool. Yeah. I love, I've done a few challenges with him. He was really cool. Natter, Freak Eating. I just did another challenge with him this week. So a lot of cool guys that I've done challenges with. Obviously, Joel. We've done so many challenges together. I guess that would just be stating the obvious. Challenges, my favorite challenges. I've liked, obviously, the steak one just because it was like so big and like I wasn't sure if I could do it. Which are my other favorite challenges? I don't know. I'll let Sarah tell me what I think.
No, I think you like doing burritos.
Yeah, I did a burrito one recently. So as far as food, that's one of mine. Place, New York was cool. I liked going to New York. I also liked going to the all-you-can-eat buffet in, where was this? Was it Rhode Island? Oh man, was it Rhode Island? I'm not even sure what it's called. It was on Joel's channel. I never put it out as a video on my channel.
I think it was Rhode Island because I remember being jealous because it was all you can eat seafood.
Yeah, it was seafood, steak, you name it. Yeah, workout gym video coming soon. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I forgot to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, there's 85 thumbs ups. 84, there's 90 people here, so.
Hit it.
Get it. Scott eats and Scott works out, yeah. Shanty, you're the best. Oh, thank you. You too, Shanty.
If only they saw the amounts of protein powder in our house right now.
Yeah, great deal at Costco on protein powder today. So
I literally don't know where we're gonna put it all.
I was thinking that too. I almost had to delay the live because I couldn't find a spot for the protein powder.
It's everywhere.
Canada doesn't have the availability of protein powder the same way the States does.
Well, it's gotten really expensive.
Yeah, it's gotten really expensive, so Costco doesn't really have it anymore. But yeah, finally found it. Finally got it in Costco. They took away the isolate, which is typically better around workout times. When are you coming to Georgia location? I am not sure. I'm not sure yet. Would love to be there though. Challenge with Molly. Yeah. She's, I believe, I think she's, I'm not going to say that. I think she's recently moved. I'm not 100% sure, but I have talked with her a couple times. She's just so far away. She's on the East Coast. I'm on the Northwest Coast, so love to do a video with her though. Best female eater in the world. I'd love to see her do Nathan's.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I mean, Mickey Sudo is good, but I don't know.
No.
Actually, hey,
Molly's crazy.
Molly's insane. But hey, let's do a head-to-head between them. I'd like to see that. I don't have any pets, but I love dogs.
We have 3 kids.
We got 3 animals, yeah.
And we let them name our robotic vacuum, so that's their pet.
Yeah. Gremlins. Oh, that's awesome, Jason. Thank you. Yeah. Glad you made it too. You love dogs and cats, really depends on how they are cooked.
Oh.
Baducha. Oh, happen to catch you live. Where is that? Geez, I'm falling way behind. Oh yeah. I don't even know where we're at. Oh, here we are. Okay, let's do a Tita's mom, how you doing? We just bought a whole pizza the other day. That's awesome. From Hawaii, I believe. Tita's mom is from Hawaii. Hope everything is okay there, because I heard about the fires. Terminator of food challenges, thank you. Maurice is part of the Scotty squad. Appreciate the lives, that's awesome, Brandy. Penny, out of all the challenges that you all done, how come nobody has ever done a tamale challenge? I think they have a tamale contest. I'm not sure. Maybe they just don't have them.
What's a tamale?
Sure. Spanish tamale is traditional Mesoamerican dish made of masa, a dough made from nixtamalized corn, which is steamed in corn husk or banana.
Oh, interesting. I don't think that's something that we have much out here either, right?
We don't have tamales out here, no. Places that screw with our super eaters are not going to get our business. Fair enough. Sometimes I do try and race the kids. If I'm trying to get them to like eat their carrots, I'm like, I'll race you guys.
You tell them it's a food challenge.
Yeah. But then first time they're like,
this is my food challenge. I'm going to eat all my breakfast.
mm-hmm. You chug it all? I've done a chug. It's going to come out on my TikTok. I'm going to put one, I think, and maybe YouTube Shorts. 4-liter milk chug. So, yeah, I chug sometimes. I haven't done it in a while, though.
I have a video of one of our first dates where you chugged a 2-liter pop because you're trying to impress me.
You have a video?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Daniel. Swole, yeah. Love it, just chilling, chatting, and eating a whole pizza like it's nothing. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess when you eat as much as I do on a regular basis, it becomes not as difficult. I had a 5-pound burrito on Sunday when we were in Anaheim, and then I went to the pool after, and I was just hanging out. People my parents were talking to some of the people there, like, how do you feel? I'm like, normal, like, just like I had
You're
to.
playing with the kids.
Yeah, I was playing with the kids. I jumped in the pool. I was playing ping pong. It's like, you just kind of get used to it, I think. It's amazing what the body can do. Are you a UFC MMA fan? I wouldn't say I'm not, but I also wouldn't say I am. Like, I love MMA, but don't have time for that right now. I barely have time to keep up with my videos. As you guys saw, I didn't post a video for like 10 days. They should never say you will have to pay more because they're losing money on you if you eat more. So yeah, their fault. Yeah, I agree. They tried. Costco pizza is better than Domino's pizza. I think it is too. Come kiss the cod in Newfoundland. Have Jig's dinner. Okay. Pizza. Yeah, I get it, Brissy. Haley, yeah, we talked about this earlier. Joel and I met. I saw him on YouTube, and then there was this big challenge in Vancouver that was a team challenge, 25-pound burger challenge. My friend and I, we needed a couple more teammates. We chose Joel, or I should say he chose us, whatever way you want to look at it. And he decided to come down, and we crushed the thing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the main thing is you are an eater. Keep the food coming. Heck yeah. If you became a mixed martial artist, you would eat the competition for breakfast. Marquise, yo, Marquise. Happy Thursday, Marquise. Get a cloud in ya. Hi, Scott. How you doing, Danae? Yeah, if there's no time limit or weight limit or piece limit, it's on the company. And we just like UPS. And we just like ups or UPS. Sorry. You get hemorrhoids from your challenges? No. Thanks for asking.
That's a good question.
All right.
Did you only get one today?
Like a hippo. Yeah, only one pizza today. Love your videos. Ryan Nelson, it's so thumbs up. A little hemorrhoid, seriously? I just saw my notifications on your live stream. Well, thanks for being able to make it. We got our neighbors next door. They always look over and probably like, what are those guys doing?
Who's that fatty eating now?
That much bread and cooked cheese would wreck my bunghole. Nice.
Fascination around that right now.
AC/DC, that much? Yeah, I love the hats. Awesome, Steven. What the? I just binge watch your videos again. Oh, that's awesome. Danae, what one's your favorite? We ended up paying $15 for the fish and chips. I think it kind of alluded to that in the end. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's other stuff that kind of not went on, but anyways, we paid 15. Steven, Sarah says you are a doll. Woo. You're a doll.
Oh, I'm done?
No, the other Sarah.
I don't understand.
You're a doll. A hot doll.
Okay.
Yeah. She doesn't understand. I never get hit on. They kicked you out of the fish place. Well, I don't know if they kicked us out.
Well, they didn't ask you to stay.
They didn't ask us to stay, but... Hey, Sarah. You guys are so good together. Oh, thank you. She's way back there.
I'm tired tonight. No energy.
PETA, people watch food challenges. Look. Sarah's so polite, just grab some pepperoni. Oh, polite. There we go.
Was that polite or was that rude that I was stealing your pepperoni? Can't eat the rest of it.
No, they know you from last time stealing my pepperoni.
Oh.
Sarah's eating all the pepperoni off the pizza at the restaurant. One of our lives before, yeah, she was eating. Oh, was it at a restaurant too? Were you stealing at a restaurant or live?
I think it was a lie. No, because restaurants would have been a challenge, so I don't touch your food when you're doing a challenge.
Yeah.
I know better.
Danae says, hello, Sarah. Or hey, Sarah. Arkansas man says, Sarah. The Ronaldo, I just did one tonight. Took it easy.
I know. I was surprised too.
Just the problem when I buy two is Costco's like 15 minutes away. And then by the time I get here, unload the groceries from Costco, get everything ready, like the pizza is colder. So
Yeah.
by the time I get to it's not like a challenge where the pizza comes out hot or hot-ish and the pizza's kind of like medium. By the time I finish one, the other one is like really cold. It's just, I've had two before and it's,
Costco pizzas too are so greasy. I feel like when they get cold, they're like not good.
yeah. What is your favorite food to eat in a challenge? I love burritos. I love burritos. Recently, that's just my favorite.
See, I was right.
Your woman looks better. Better than me? Thanks. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? Great to see Sarah. Hey, Scott and family. Why can't you get protein powder? It's basically a necessity. It is, Tom. You don't get the good stuff. You get the. It's just the crappy stuff, the non-isolate. Isolate blends really well, and it's a faster acting. So you kind of want it. I take it typically before and after a workout. The concentrate doesn't synthesize as well. So the amount of protein you take in, your body doesn't use it. So, and it clumps, right? So you can get it. It's just not very, it's just not very good. And also, if you do buy it, if you're buying it from like an actual protein, like a supplement store, it's really expensive. So, yeah. Did you ever eat with beard? No, I never eaten with beard. I'd love to. I don't think he probably knows who I am, but I would, I'd love to. If you can hook it up, let's go. I'm a bodybuilder. I can swear you do not need protein powder. Just chug a glass of raw eggs. It works 100%. I don't doubt that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would have raw. I'd rather taste protein powder, to tell you the truth. However, I have been drinking, I was drinking milk for a while. A lot of people, see the thing with milk, people don't drink milk because it's so much of it. You need a liter of it to get about 36 grams of protein, which is kind of, for my size, that's how much you need. And a lot of people just can't stomach a liter of milk. And I started to do that recently. I'm like, okay, now I'm going on the milk kick. I can't find good isolate for a decent price. And then I go to Costco today and they got a sweet deal. So I just bought 10 protein, I literally bought 20 kilograms of protein today of isolate.
Yay!
Yeah, no offense to Canadians, but Canada is known as the country that's not the US. I think every country is known as the country that's not the US. But I know there is some good things in the US. There's also some really good stuff in Canada too, right? But there's a lot more, I'd say a lot more to do in the US, a lot more food challenges, a lot more states. Canada is large.
More people, though.
Yeah, a lot more people, exactly. You've got probably 10 times the population of Canada. But Canada is beautiful. It's got probably, if I had to guess, less pollution besides all the forest fires this year. It's got healthcare, right? Kind of stuff like that. It's taxed higher, but we have healthcare. So there's pros and cons of each.
Yeah, we live in a really beautiful part of Canada.
Yeah, Kelowna is definitely really nice. Haley says Sarah is gorgeous. Aw, you're gonna pump her up today. Decker says Sarah is fine as heck. Wow.
Heck yeah.
Yes. And then user N4 Meta K3 ends, that probably spells something, says yes, girl on girl. Molly's throat capacity is amazing. I don't disagree. It seems like she's got this part that when she eats, it comes down and she just swallows like it's insane. That comes with years of practice, right? Hey Scott, great to finally catch you. Sue, how you doing? Sue from New York. She came to a couple of challenges with Joel and I. Nordic Lodge, that is it. Yes, Rhode Island. My cuz offers a bus tour to that place every summer. Oh, didn't spill anything. I swear to God, this is just 7-Up. It's actually diet too, so.
Are you sure?
Well,
Is a towel fine or?
I got paper towel here.
Yeah, but you just.
Okay. I didn't spill that much. Okay, maybe a bit. Buddha's, that's probably for Americans, not the rest of the world. We think Canada is awesome. Yeah. Canada is pretty awesome. Can be. There's parts of Canada that aren't, but overall, Canadians are pretty cool. I think you should do a corn on the cob challenge. Okay, what would that look like, David? I'd like to hear your thoughts. What is Sarah's favorite type of pizza? Gluten-free. What's your favorite type of topping?
I like ham and pineapple. Or just cheese.
Okay, so just cheese or ham and pineapple.
I'm boring.
You,
I
Joel.
love pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
I love it.
Don't tell so many people it's.
I think, is it a Canadian thing? Is that why?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's like, if I only have one topping aside from cheese, it would be pineapple.
Yeah. You, Joel, Shasta, and Steve the Rabbit should all do a corn on the cob, all you can eat challenge. See who can win.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. I don't think Joel would do that. Shasta would, and Steve the Rabbit probably would. Yeah, I think Steve the Rabbit would do that. I don't think Joel would do that.
You've been to pressure washer and
I know. That's my. How's the pizza? Pizza was good. Okay, so I'm way back in comments because I finished the pizza like 10 minutes ago. So impressed with your Toblerone challenge. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
that was crazy.
My only regret with that is not posting the video earlier because it made it look like Jeff beat it before I did. But he did beat me in time, but I actually was the first person ever to finish it, which was pretty cool. So, yeah. Either way, honestly, you think about someone as fantastic as Joel, and he went halfway through it, right? You've got the Takedown twins. Excuse me. They finished a half each. Took them about the same time. So, and that was like basically doubling the previous record, which is insane. Teresa says hello to Sarah. Hi. Tamales can be savory or sweet. They're corn mesa, generally filled with some kind of meat, vegetables. Okay, I am way behind. Do you like Slim Jims? Not really. I mean, not that I don't like them, but I just don't ever eat them. Okay, where how's the pizza impressed? Scott, savory sweet. Oh, here we go. Where are those cute, rambunctious girls? I'm hoping my two are sleeping at their mother's house, and the other one is downstairs sleeping. Hello, Scott and lovely lady girlfriend. Hello, Laura. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing good. Love your channel. Keep it up. Oh, thank you, Optimal World. I appreciate that. We're doing okay. We've been the last 2 weeks. I've only put out one video, and that's because, like I said, I went to Alberta. Banged off a bunch of challenges there. I can't wait to do that because basically Beard's tour that he did out of his 7 challenges, maybe out of his 7 challenges I might have done 4. I think I said I did 5, but I remember I went off and did some other ones in Medicine Hat, Drumheller, and all that. And then I just got back from Disneyland with the girls, and I did 3 challenges when I was in Anaheim. Sarah and I did a sushi challenge. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. We did a sushi challenge at a place called Aburi Sushi. I also did a hot dog challenge with my friend Natter, all known as Freak Eating, at a place called PCH Hot Dogs. And then the third place I went was La Casa Garcia, where there was a 5-pound burrito challenge, and the record was held by Mr. Matt Stoney. We'll have to see if I beat his time or not. He had an amazing time. You guys all know Matt Stoney's an incredible eater. I think his time was around 4 minutes and 13 seconds for a 5-pound burrito. I think it was somewhere around there. So you guys stay tuned for that. It's Thursday. Oh shoot, I was supposed to go to work hours ago.
I hate it when that happens.
Was expecting you to put out another pizza box. Yeah, sorry, Rusty. Not tonight. I don't know. I didn't want it to get
Out of hand.
not out of hand,
It's
but
just
just
a casual Thursday night.
yeah, that's right. We're not going crazy. Definitely the Toblerone thought you were going to hurl. Yeah, I mean, it's not a fun challenge. Put it that way. It's kind of like the Pringles, right? The first little bit is okay, and then after a while, it's just you're just there to do work. You're not like the 10th pound of Toblerone.
This is so good.
Right? And the funny part is, people don't realize that. Like, even with your favorite food, it could be your favorite food. You get past a certain point, you're not enjoying it anymore. You're doing it to beat the challenge, right? So.
Well, chocolate would be such a tough one too.
Oh, it was honestly, it like burned in my skin after. Not burned, but it was like just raw. It kind of melted in my cheek there. It was kind of weird because the Toblerone was hard on the inside and soft on the outside. So you guys could see it would like be hard to cut through, but then it was like sticky as it came off. So I think that's because it was like a hot day here in Kelowna, and so it started off hard, but the outsides started to melt a little bit as the
Toblerones
challenge.
are a little bit crunchy inside too, aren't they? Or...
Yeah, because they've got the nougat, which is like the honey.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I can't
honey
even recall
and
the last time I had a Toblerone.
it's a honey and I believe an almond or something, or a nut with it.
Oh, okay.
Or some kind of sweet with an almond. She always steals the pepperonis. It was live at your home. Yeah, you know it. You know it today. Cold pizza is good. Cold pizza is good in moderation.
I like cold pizza. I just don't feel like that type of pizza is good cold.
No, and not fresh, like not freshly cold, if that makes sense.
Like
it has to be like cold, refrigerated
yeah.
cold. Yeah, exactly. I get protein powder from Popeyes. Yeah, it's probably pretty expensive there. Like if you're getting an isolate there. Sorry, my messages kind of skipped there. Cube and bunched fish and chips are my favorite. She steals the pepper. Okay, just watch your Toblerone vid again. Oh, that's awesome, Kirsty. I appreciate that. I love when you guys watch that again. That was such a hard challenge. Like that was like a true like challenge. So.
Is that one you're most proud of?
I wouldn't say I'm most proud of that one. It's probably still the steak one.
Yeah, but it's up there.
It's definitely up there. One of my very first video I posted was at Mrs. Rich's. So it's one I've done twice. Actually, I think I still hold the record there, but I've done it twice. And the first time I did it was like the first like large burger challenge I did, and it was just one that was like I was so proud because it hadn't been beaten. Randy Santel had been there. He did not complete it, and then I came in years later, tried it out, and defeated it. So once I did that, it was like one of those like, holy smokes, if he can't finish it, it's got to be a pretty hard challenge, right? So
kind of like justified your ability.
And that's kind of what this the Toblerone is kind of like. Let's push my limits and let's do something that even is like I find impressive that
you know a lot of people
that
tried
a lot of great eaters, like I said. Joel's tried it, Beard's tried it. He got about a third of the way through. So yeah, do a hot springs tour in Canada. Hey, I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
If I get maybe next summer.
Maybe next summer.
Hi from Casa Garcia. I think that's what a high front must be from.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Moonlight, the special wolf? Thank you for joining.
That's where we just were, right?
That's right. Yeah, that was on Sunday.
Yes.
That was like less than a week ago. Would Sarah choose a margarita or wine? Margarita.
Yeah.
We were already talking about this. I want a margarita when we were going, and she didn't have one.
No, because we went early in the morning and it was the day we were leaving.
Yeah.
If it had been the day before, I probably would have had two.
It was like 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
The only regret I have with that challenge is not doing two. But do you have plans to visit Massachusetts by chance? And if so, roughly when? Would love to come for support and meet up. I would love to. I know Jeff lives somewhere in Massachusetts. I don't have any immediate plans, but I would love to. So stay tuned. You and Sarah are a cute couple. I enjoy watching your videos. Good. We've got 2 more videos coming up. We've got, like I say, we've got a hot wing at Wingdome, and we also have our sushi.
That
Yeah.
one was hard.
Yeah. So we've got a couple coming up. And like I say, I've probably got 30 videos. So that's like 15 weeks. That's almost 4 months worth of videos that I have right now. Yeah, the 5-pound burrito challenge, Moonlight the Special Wolf. Yeah, that's the one that we did on Sunday. So that is awesome. That was a great challenge. They were super nice there. And that place, honestly, they must have good food, guys. I'm just saying because they were packed. It's 10 a.m. and they were like so packed.
Yeah.
Your wife, we are a fine couple. Oh, thanks, Tom. Woo. Didn't know I had a wife, but you know, we'll say that. How you doing, Catherine? We love pineapple on our pizzas in England too. Cubed cheddar cheese with cubed cheddar cheese. Okay. Oh, on cocktail. The steak is amazing. Scott, will you be breaking your ice cream sandwich record that you did with Abraham anytime soon?
You should do it and make the kids watch.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, it's cheaper when I go to the States, so I think I might wait until next summer. But I would love to do that record, beat that record again. I can't remember. What did I do? 60? Something like that? I forget.
Beautiful and stuff, though.
Costco pizza is a pan pizza that wants to be a real brick. It's good, but doesn't compare to an NY pizzeria. Yeah. I almost did a pizzeria challenge it was My New York Pizza, I think it was called. They had a cash prize there in Ontario, California. But it was
That's
like
confusing.
yeah, but it was like a 45-minute drive away, so I didn't want to go there. It would have cost like $150 on taking an Uber. Laura, still gonna get you down here at Louisiana at some point. I apologize, but my daughter got very sick and I almost passed, amongst other things. And almost passed. Oh my God, Jesus, Laura, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope everything. She said almost, but things we're going to do the challenge. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's better now, but you can message me if you want to talk about it, Laura. We used to talk quite a bit. But yeah, I'd love to do a challenge if I came down there. Hey, live, how much Costco pizza did I miss? You missed the whole pizza. I only had one, so.
I think that was the question. How many pizzas did you eat
how
today?
much Costco pizza did I miss? Oh, you ate the whole. Yeah, sorry, that is right. At Kirsty Webb, me too. I love spicy chicken with pineapple and jalapenos on a pizza. Good night.
Jalapenos.
Good night, David. Thank you for stopping by. It is 11 for him, so.
Good night.
Good night. Where are we? Oh my gosh, I'm like. I want to be a real brick. Good night, all. Haley says good night. We'll say good night to you. What was the worst challenge you ever attempted, and what made it so bad? The worst challenge I ever attempted was the one that I lost. It was a place. It's the closest. The worst part is it's literally the closest challenge to my house, right down the road at a place called Basha Donair in Kelowna. And so the thing is, I did the challenge, and so it was a 5-minute challenge. It was about 2.2 pounds of donair. Finished it, cool, did the challenge. Then Joel came into town, and I asked the owner, say, hey, you know, I've got this buddy coming in. He's a YouTube guy, wants to do the challenge. Sure, no problem. He can come in. And so I don't know what it is, but as soon as like half the restaurants find out that you do YouTube, they YouTube size it. So this thing came out and it was over 3 pounds. So it went from 2.2 pounds to over 3 pounds, and I ended up losing. I didn't do it within the 5 minutes. So that was probably my worst challenge.
How long ago was that?
That was 3 years.
Yeah, so I was
3
gonna
years
say
ago.
you could do that now.
Maybe it depends. If it's 3 challenge, I don't know. It's hard to say.
I think you can.
But anyways, that was probably my worst challenge. The most. And the other one, I guess you didn't ask what I lost, but the other worst challenge was I lost a hot dog challenge. They had just come out with it. They said it was 20 hot dogs in 10 minutes. So when they said 20 hot dogs in 10 minutes, I'm thinking Nathan size hot dogs. I'm thinking of the little ones. And when they came out, they were like,
Smokies.
they were
on,
Smokies.
like,
Oh yeah.
Sub buns, and they were like thick, like crusty buns.
And they
like,
toasted it,
Oh, yeah.
and it was like the worst combination of hot dog. Not that they tasted bad, just the worst combination to get down easily.
Yeah. I think it was most of the time frame that was the problem.
So it came out, it was 9 pounds of hot dogs. They wanted me to finish in 10 minutes. I finished half of them, and then they ended up like taking the contest off. They're like, okay, this isn't beatable. Maybe one or two people in the world could possibly do it. And maybe Joey, and if you got Molly or something like that, you know?
Yeah, that was pretty
So those are bad. I feel bad when I lose challenges, but those are the only two that I really lost. But the first one I beat, but anyways. You guys are killer in black. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
It wasn't planned that way, but do a challenge with Raina. She's on the West Coast. She is on the West Coast. I believe she's like so busy. And yeah, I don't know. She's just busy, so. Sarah, try adding feta on your ham and pineapple. You'll be amazed.
That actually sounds like a great idea. I will try that.
Yes. How do you feel about sweets as a challenge? Rusty, sweets as a challenge is okay. People hate sweets. Honestly, they're my worst videos for the most part. I know I did Toblerone. The only reason that one did decently well compared to my other videos is because it was like the world's largest. No one had ever completed it. Not because it was sweets. Sweet videos, you do ice cream, I don't know, anything else, they don't do well.
People like meat.
Yeah, people like meat and savory stuff. Sarah is so skinny. Scott, you can bench press her with one arm. Tell her to eat more, the poor girl.
I ate an entire bag of popcorn last night when you had a shower. Does that count?
So she's gluten intolerant, so she doesn't get to get fattened up by all that gluten that a lot of people do, right?
And I'm just naturally skinny.
And she's just naturally, her whole
family of beanpoles.
Beanpoles.
See my child.
Have you seen? Oh my gosh, her child is skin and bones. Bob.
Skinny.
Seems to be like a fun guy to eat with. I would love to do something with Bob. I've actually talked with Bob a couple of times. He's just on the East Coast as well, right? So it's hard. A lot of the good eaters are on the East Coast. I guess the eaters on the West Coast that I can think of that you guys might know are like Freak Eating, Raina, that's it. Steve the Rabbit, and Steve he's an MLE eater. So there's not a lot. There's also a guy named Will, but they're there's only so many on the West Coast. A lot of the good ones are on the East Coast. You got Jeff, you got Molly, you got Dan, you got Joey, you got Joel, like just so many. You got Mickey Soto, you've got Nick Weary, and I'm probably missing 100 different names. Not 100, but a dozen names, but a lot of them are on the East Coast. Scott, in good shape are you a triathlete? I am not a triathlete. I might have been in the past, but not recently. I work out quite a bit, and I diet.
Drink a lot of protein.
And drink a lot of protein, yeah. Who tolerates heat better, you or Sarah?
Me.
The
I
beanpole.
hate being cold.
Yeah. You think bath salts combined with THC would make super munchies?
What? Is that
Bath salts combined, maybe?
I
mean, I don't know.
Maybe they just did that.
Yeah.
Already.
Maybe you just want me to give you the go ahead. You tell me. I don't know about doing, like, I know a lot of people talk about smoking weed and doing challenges, doing well. I had 3 students that challenged me to a sushi eat off, and one of them went out and he smoked weed after, but he didn't eat any more. Like, I think maybe I don't know, he didn't eat any more. Maybe he wouldn't have eaten as much, but.
We need to do all you can eat sushi soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a battle. I like challenging you, I think it's funny.
Yeah, so the pizza is gone. The 18-inch Costco pizza, all gone. Sorry about that. Now the Q&A portion of the pizza and Q&A.
Now you just have to talk to us.
Yeah. Do you come to Texas? Joel does a lot of challenges there, especially taco. It takes me a long time to get to Texas. I usually do driving when I do a lot of these challenges. So getting to Texas takes maybe like 3 or 4 days. I do a challenge along the way. I got to California, it took me 3 days. I stayed there for 2 days and then I turned around and it was a week. So
Yeah. I would love to come to Texas with you.
it's just
That'd be fun.
it's really expensive to do traveling. By the time you fly there, then you get a car, you get accommodations. So you don't obviously, you don't pay for too much food, but the rest of it does cost quite a bit of money to do that. And because I don't do this full time, whereas Joel does, right? Joel, if you think about just the subscribers, if you compare it, if I have 45,000 and he has 600 and I'll say 75,000, that's 15 times more subscribers, and he puts out twice as many videos as me, and his videos are longer. So if you kind of like extrapolate it, he may make 100 times more than I do doing the YouTube channel. I don't know. I'm just throwing a number
Well,
out
it's
there.
more
Maybe
time
it's
and energy invested into it too, right?
yeah.
It's
So
hard.
so it's easy for him to pay for some of those expenses. It takes. I'd definitely love to come. I wanted to come to Texas this year. The only problem is I had the girls, so I couldn't. I basically need 2 weeks to
Oh,
get
we
down
have
to
no childcare.
Texas, and we didn't have childcare and the rest of that. So, the Ronaldo, please come to Texas. I would love to today. Trust me, I would love to. That was definitely on my radar. What area do you live in? Northwest. So we live in Kelowna, British Columbia. There is a huge burrito at. Oh, what area do you live? Northwest, there is a huge burrito at. So we went to Anaheim, California, and there was a huge burrito at La Casa Garcia. Jalapenos. Hopefully I stick around for the answer. I've spoke to Jeff Esper to do a food truck Corona Ice Challenge. It'd be awesome if you can jointly do it in Massachusetts. My family owns the food truck. Food truck Kona Ice Challenge. Is that just like a what's a Kona Ice?
I'm not sure.
Let's me check here what a Kona Ice is. It's kind of like a. No, I'm gonna look right now. Kona Ice. Okay, it is just a shaved ice. Honestly, that doesn't sound. I would do it. It doesn't sound appealing. It's gonna like be super cold. I typically do decent with super cold or cold challenges, but I don't know how super. I would do it, Tom. Tell you the truth, if I once I got out there, but it would be a real challenge. Let's put it that way. Did you eat the pizza already, Brendan? Yes, I ate the pizza. Sorry, the Q&A portion. I'm glad your daughter is better. Praying for you. Yes, absolutely. God bless. You guys should try this. Samyang 2 times spicy noodle spicy challenges are my favorite. I would do. I know a lot of people love the spicy challenges. I don't know why.
I don't mind them.
I just started getting into them. Do your kids think you're YouTube famous? I mean,
I don't even think it hits their radar, honestly.
no,
Like, they're too
not.
young for YouTube.
Yeah. In my opinion, Sarah handles heat much better. Much, much better.
See, I think it's really funny that people think that. I mean, I do feel like I handle the heat well, but everyone seems to think that I handle it better because I'm quiet. But when it's that hot, I literally can't talk.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, we've done a couple challenges that, like, just like paralyzed me in pain, and everyone thought that I looked collected because I wasn't like crying, but I
Right.
like literally couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, the one challenge that she's done all the. I'm not going to tell you about the upcoming one, but she's done most of the heat challenges, and she handles
With
it
you,
very
yeah.
well. Yeah. Well, it's nearly 5 a.m. Gotta go. Get up in 2 hours. Oh my God, Kirsty, you are crazy. 2 hours. Wow. Well, thanks for coming by, and
Yeah, that is
have a
crazy.
great 2 hours of sleep. Have you ever had a Papa Murphy's stuffed pizza? No, never had that. Never had that. Like I say, contrary to what people believe, I don't usually eat. Like when I eat like this is on camera. What I've eaten.
It's for a reason.
Yeah, it's for
usually, yeah.
so or like a cheat, right? So I'll tell you what I eat every day, or at least every day this week. So I wake up, I have oatmeal, 2 eggs and egg whites, with cinnamon and raisin. That's my breakfast. It's all mixed together. Looks disgusting.
It's a little bit gross.
Might be a little bit gross. That's fine. I have that. And then I have a protein bar for my first coffee. My coffee break for lunchtime, I'll have like a can of tuna with some carrots and maybe some cucumber and an orange. And the next meal, I'll have a protein bar with maybe an apple. Then I'll go to the gym. After the gym, I'll have a protein shake. And then for dinner, it really depends. I might have like, I don't know, rice, chicken, or rice and beef and veggies. And then for bedtime snack, I have cottage cheese, protein powder, and peanut butter. Just a little bit of peanut butter. That's all I have. I don't eat like crazy amounts of junk food. Normally only for camera. Anytime I do eat junky, it's typically on camera. So, toasty buns, 9 pounds, LOL. Thanks, Ronaldo. I'm in Snohomish. Oh, Washington, by the way. Oh, that's awesome. Really enjoy your content. Justin, I'm pretty sure was coming through Snohomish recently. Darn, I love ice cream, donuts, cakes, candy, and all the bad stuff. Hey, there's nothing wrong. I actually enjoy that like once in a while, but a lot of people don't like the videos. Sarah is as beautiful as she is skinny. You are so blessed, man, brother. Thank you, Maurice. Appreciate that. I'm sure she'll remind me of that later on. How could you have been a triathlete in the past? Don't you remember?
I remember.
Yeah. No, I'm old. I don't have a great memory.
That's true. Okay, I gotta go in. I gotta clean this, Susan.
What I mean by I could have been, I could have earlier when I was younger been a triathlete. I just didn't choose to do some of the stuff. I did a lot of running. Joel Handsome Hansen is in the house. How are you doing, buddy? I've only put I put out a video 9 days ago, and before that was like a week. Maybe you mean the shorts. I think you probably mean shorts. Love that. Too young for YouTube. Agree. I just watched Joel eat a ton of tacos. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was 60 tacos in Vegas. So congrats, Joel, on that. I didn't get to watch the whole video, but I do try and catch clips of it. You guys sound like great parents. We try to be. Sometimes it's tough, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Mr. Joel is in the building. I ate 2 tacos and I'm full. That's normal. We'll do the eating for you. I bet it's expensive to feed you. Well, I pay for myself, so you know what? It actually isn't that expensive because I eat cheap. I actually do. I think when I worked it out, it could be a little bit more, but I'm. What's going on? Are we reconnected? Let's see. All day of eating with Scott coming out soon. Yeah, yeah, sorry, Rusty. Nothing I could do. It's so weird that I have a bad connection at night. Big up, Joel Hansen in the house. Oh no, bad connection. Yes. Yeah, we're back. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi connection. The Wi-Fi on both the phone and my computer. Fun challenge for you and others to see how long it takes for you to eat your weight. Eat my weight? Oh, geez. That would take a long time. 200 pounds. I would like to know what kind of food that would be too. I think like in a day, if I had to average out, even if I wasn't even doing eating challenges, I would probably say that I eat, even in the past, I would even eat more. I would say probably close to 8 or 9 pounds of food. You're thinking, how the heck does he do that? But like, you think oatmeal for the amount of volume and the weight, it doesn't have a lot of calories, right? And then you think eggs, egg whites. If you think about all the vegetables I eat, I would say, and the rice, although it is like healthy for you, there's not a lot of calories per weight. So a lot of the stuff I eat is low calories or low density calorie foods. Let's not kill our YouTubers now. Yeah, don't kill us out. Don't cut us out. You cut out answering my question. How much is your grocery food? Sorry, it didn't show that for some reason. Um, Today was an off day because I bought 10 packages of protein, or 10, they're not even containers, they were just plastic bags basically. But usually if we go to Costco, 200, and then Superstore 100, so probably about 300 for the family for the week, I would say. Internet doesn't want to share how to eat cheap. Rice, frozen veggies. Honestly, I can get frozen veggies. They used to be $4 for 4 pounds. Now they're, I believe it's like $5.50 for 4 pounds of frozen veggies. So that's really cheap. If you want to eat cheap, eat bread. I mean, but who really wants to eat bread? I know I don't want to eat that much. Where can I get one of yours and Joel's YouTube shirts? So Joel has merch. You can check on any one of his videos, on his channel there, and he's got merch there. With me, I don't have any merch. Honestly, your daily diet rundown sounds awesome. I'm going to clip that section for myself and print it out. Justin, do it, man. Uh, if it can help, that's awesome. And if you're working out, my main thing when you're working out, and actually even if you're not working out, put the emphasis on the protein. Know how much protein you should be getting. I know that I'm getting 36 grams of protein per meal 7 times a day. That keeps my muscle mass on. A lot of times when I do the food challenges, I can't do that because my training definitely changes. I'm only eating once a day, and that's why I lose the muscle mass. Plus, I'm gaining weight, so I do cardio. But I would say build the basis of your diet off of protein 7 times a day, especially if you are working out. 300 bucks a week, not cheap for me. No, so that's for the whole family. That would be 200 American. So 200 American, maybe 215, 220 American. So that's actually cheap for how much I eat, considering I probably, I eat 20 bucks a day, right? So the rest of the family is like 25 bucks a day. Yeah, for a family of 5, actually. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because we're a family of 3 for 1 week and we're a family of 5 for the other week. So it averages out to a family of 4, I guess. Bread, LOL, thanks. Definitely wouldn't recommend that as a diet. I was just trying to say how to eat cheap. But if you want to do both, actually, one of the cheaper proteins that I found recently, so I'll give you a grocery hack if you're in Canada, is the Superstore has. I didn't buy it this week because Costco had a bit of a sale on. But Superstore has this, I'll call it questionable meat because it's not the best tasting meat, but it's got the protein in it. And they've got these 4 kind of like tubes, kind of like what you think of like dog food is served in. But they've got these 4 frozen tubes and they are $10 for the 4 tubes. So it's a great deal for the protein, for the price of protein compared to some of the other stuff. Like even compared to Costco, it's probably half the price, but the taste is definitely not there. Oh, got it. True. Thanks. I'd like to see you and Joel on a cruise chowing down. Yeah, I'd be down. Joel's been on a few cruises that I've seen in the last year here. Maybe a couple anyways. I had a ribeye with baked potato and asparagus. Oh, sounds delicious. Oh, got it. True. Thanks. It's crazy how expensive it is here to feed a family. It's everywhere. The only place that we found that was actually cheap, that they did say their food was expensive, was in the UK. Some of their groceries were so cheap. Like their vegetables, they were like a third of the price they are here. And they thought they were expensive. The only thing we found expensive, at least from what we saw over in the UK, was their gas or petrol. I'm here thinking, yeah, no, I was in California last week. But this week I'm in Canada, yes, where our gas is super expensive. Our gas, when I went to Vancouver last week, the gas was $2.10 a liter, which is about $8 a gallon Canadian. If I worked that out American, that would be like $6 a gallon American. So it's pretty expensive here for gas. I hear Mrs. Beard only eats garlic bread. Okay, okay. I don't follow her, but I mean, hey, if that's what she likes, that's what she likes. Ramen noodles, cheap as you can get. Penny, 100%. I could go in my cupboard up here somewhere, and I could show you my ramen, my cheap ramen. Ramen is a food that I will use for like home challenges that I do by myself. Not that I would like. No one wants to see someone eat ramen. Like not, especially not 13. Or packages of it or whatever, right? Or more. More, yeah. But that being said, ramen is super cheap, but not very healthy for you. Oh, Mr. Beard wrote a catchy tune mocking it. I gotcha. Horse meat. Maybe it's horse meat. I don't know, Bruce, what meat it was. Hello, brother from Oakland, California. Awesome combat. That is Combat Fanatic. What is going on? Yeah, I was just in California last week. Actually, on Sunday, I was there. When is your next planned challenge trip and where? I do not have a challenge planned trip. I've got lots of videos though. So like I say, I just got back from Alberta. I did 7 challenges there. I got back from Anaheim. I did 3 challenges there. Plus I have some old ones. Joel, if you're still listening, a bunch that are in the vault. Some of them Joel's already put out. We've done a place called Whiskey 6, another one at Brogan's Burgers. So there's a whole bunch of different ones that Joel and I have done in the past, and that I'm finally putting out after like 3 years or whatever. We're in Canada. We are in Kelowna, British Columbia. I would watch you eating a ramen challenge. Well, Danae, one of my videos is a home ramen challenge. So I do have it. It's just, to me, it's not an exciting video. It's more of like a challenge video, if that makes sense. It's not there for the viewer to be like, wow, look at all the gorgeous food, right? It's more of just like, holy smokes, how much is he gonna eat? Berlin, please post those. Yeah, I'm going to. I do have them in the vault. It's just, where do they fit? That video would probably be on the same week as like, I don't know, as a top-notch video, like one of my best videos or something, or ones that are like, I don't know. It would have to definitely be at the right time. Maybe I'll throw it in on like a Saturday or something like that. Burlington, Washington, breakfast, worth it. Mr. Mihalich, which one? Are you talking about Burlington? Oh, you are talking about, without looking, I'm trying to think of what it was called again. That was definitely a go. It was worth it. Billy's Cafe? That's what it was? Billy's Cafe? Let me just check here. Billy's Cafe, Burlington. Yeah, Billy's Cafe is what it was called. Definitely worth it. It was awesome. That meal was, and the people there were like, it's such a like a, it didn't seem to me like a really small town. I mean, it didn't seem like a big town, but it didn't seem like a really small town. And then I got there and it was just like a small town feel, like everyone was regulars there. And it was a really actually cool experience. I thought it was worth it anyways. You and Joel are the goats. Thank you. AAA, it's Cass. Appreciate that. Joel is a great eater for sure. This is such a good idea. You are really a good host. You're planting the seeds for greatness. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. How's the weather out here? Weather is good. A little bit smoky today because they're doing planned burns. I like the all-you-can-eat fish and chips best. Yeah, I have another one with Joel coming out as well. It was an older one as well. A lot of my videos, like I say, I don't do typically mukbang type videos. You'll see I don't comment quite as much. However, I do have some of my old videos and I will be putting them out eventually. Kim, how you doing tonight? Kim Hayes, she always has a lot of good things to say. Very insightful into the videos, and I appreciate that because I see that she watches all the video, not just like portions of it. She takes the time to watch them all. Maybe one video a week, throwback videos. Yeah, I might do that, Danae. I might do that. What I did last night is I kind of like put all my videos and I put them into categories. So like I say, I've got 30 videos and 9 of them are burgers. So I've got like 9 burgers, 2 burritos, 2 tacos, 1 sushi, 1 do. So I'm trying to like, it's hard to like figure out which ones you want to put in and then really, sorry, I got the bugs coming out here, and try and make it like a nice mix for you guys. People wouldn't like if I put 9 burger videos in a row. Like most people would not like that. So I do try and mix it up a little bit. Good fill-in footage. Yeah, definitely. Brah, you the best. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate that. Okay, Scott, gotta go now. Rusty, really appreciate that you love to show us the subscribers. Thanks for answering 1,001 questions. Rusty, have a great night. Thanks for asking all the questions. Did you ever do a challenge because you were really hungry and the meal? Oh yeah, definitely. I did. I wouldn't say all the time, but like, for instance, when I went to PCH Hot Dogs on Saturday, I mean, I had planned that I was gonna go there, but that was gonna be my meal. And then I just went there and had hot dogs and was pretty full and yeah, there's so many times. But there is other times, for example, around here, maybe this is what you're kind of thinking of. There's a place called the Canadian Brew House and they have what's called the Rita Burger. And I'll go in there once in a while and I'll just go in and eat and they're like, oh, Scott, you're back. So they know me, right? But they are pretty gracious in allowing me to do the challenge again. And don't think I just go in there and every week and have a burger. They know who I am and I've asked them before, like, is it okay if I try the challenge again? And they're like, oh yeah, you can do it as often as you want, really. But I'll go back maybe once a year to go there just to kind of like, I don't know, just to kind of try it out, put a new video out or a lot. The last one I did at the Canadian Brew House, I did the live. It was where, can I beat Beard's record? And so I thought it was kind of a cool thing to be like, okay, let's see if I can beat the record live. So there's no editing, there's no nothing. It's like raw footage. Here it is. Can I do it or not? I live close to there. Oh, you do? Yeah, Mr. Milich. Yeah, that's cool. I thought it was good. I really did think it was good. I think that when I had it was a little too hot. More kids or more challenges? Definitely more challenges, no more kids. Spaghetti challenge, the Ronaldo. I do have a spaghetti challenge with Joel Hansen. So if you go to my channel, you'll see way back when I did a spaghetti challenge with him. However, if you're talking about a home challenge, I would definitely do that. I'm just trying to think of, I was trying to think. I do have one home challenge, a spaghetti challenge. It was almost 4 years ago, I think. It was one of my very, 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 very first challenges I did. I enjoy all your videos. That is awesome, Danae. I appreciate that. So glad you enjoy. It is Kim. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. From Texas. That is amazing. It is 11 p.m. there, so it's 9 p.m. here. I'm going to go to bed now. Danae, have a great night. Thanks for answering my questions. You are a great host. Well, thank you, Danae. I appreciate you stopping by. Yes, a home challenge, Ronaldo says. Okay, awesome. Yeah, once again, thanks, Kim. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the continued support. Mr. Krasfoid17 watching with my good friend Jamie. How you doing, guys? Love you and Joel have been subscribed about a year. Anyways, you could say hey to him real quick. Jamie, how you doing? That is awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys have been subscribed and still watching here and over the last year. I've been doing lots of things, lots of big things, trying to anyways, in the last year. And I do have a little bit of sad news. My camera, so when I was in, where was I? Disneyland. I think the very first day in Disneyland, my daughter was chasing me around Disneyland. And what had happened with my camera? Well, what happened to me, there was a bit of a wet spot on the ground. I slipped and my camera like busted. So the viewer screen is now completely busted. And I don't, I mean, I can use it, but it's really like hard to. So I think it's probably time that I'm gonna get a new camera. Yeah, that's awesome, Mr. Kaz Floyd 17. Love you too, man. Appreciate all the love. Yeah, Ronaldo, it was a bit of a bummer, but that being said, maybe it's time for me to get a different camera. I might have to get a 4K camera instead. I think it's time maybe to step up my game. I'm kind of in that point right now where, you know, I've been doing the challenges for a while, and I want to up my videos, so that might be one way to do it. But yeah, that'll be kind of cool if I do get a new camera. But it's gonna be like pretty expensive. I think it's gonna be like $3,000 for that, but might be a good investment though. Might be a good investment. Yeah, saddest news always busted electronics. You know what's sadder than, well, just as sad as busted electronics? Is electronics that you lost that you can still see. So if you had something fall off and it's gone somewhere, whether it's down a drain or like a roller coaster or something, somewhere where it's like, you're like, I can't get to it, but it's right there. That's pretty crappy news too. Things happen for a reason. Yeah, I think that's, I think maybe right, or more than my car. Yeah, so 3,000, mind you, that's probably 3,000 Canadian, which is like 2,200 American, something like that. So might not be too bad of a thing. I think like all of the, if I look at how many subscribers I have and like the other YouTubers, they all have better cameras or like wide angle cameras and whatnot. So I think it is probably, excuse me, time to do that. Disneyland was good. The fast passes were a waste of money on our, excuse me, particular day, because when we got to use the fast pass, so the way the fast passes work is that you can only book one ride at a time. And say I booked the fast pass for a ride, they'll give you a time. They'll say, okay, 10 to 11, you can use that fast pass. So you can't use anything else until that 10 o'clock slot. So you go do other things, and then you come to say you come back at 10:30, use your fast pass. Once you do that, then you can book the next fast pass, whatever your next ride is after that. So you can't book more than one at a time. The problem is that we never use them. So there's certain rides that the fast pass you can use it on and certain that you can't. So the rides that we wanted to go on, a lot of them you couldn't use the fast pass. And the ones that we would use the fast pass, we didn't need the fast pass. So it was actually, don't do that, don't do the fast pass but this was on a Tuesday, so maybe it would be worth it on a weekend. But overall, it was a really long day. It was only one day. We were there for close to 12 hours with the 3 girls, the 2 5-year-olds and the 8-year-old. The 2 grandparents were there as well. So grandparents went home around just before dinner time, and then we ended up staying till like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So overall, it was a great day. The girls had fun. It was a long day. Legs were sore. There was holes in socks, and Uh, the only good thing is we did bring our own food, so there was enough food. But overall, it was an awesome day. I personally like Universal Studios a little bit better. So yeah, that was just me. Bungee jumped, a bungee jumped GoPro kaput. Ha. Maybe you like the thrill of extreme sports in the future. Yeah, I might. You never know. I don't know. Maybe my thrill seeking is gone. It's hard to say. I think more about my family now than you know, those thrill seeking adventures. Although, you know, I like rides and stuff like that where you're still thrill without being like dangerous. Did you? Yeah, we definitely rode the teacups. It's actually funny because the three girls and we went on the same teacups. The grandparents and Sarah didn't go, and so we're all spinning around and whatever. And we get off the ride, and I look, and my daughter is like, look at this phone. And I look over and there's a phone there. And I was like, it was like a brand new iPhone. And I looked over and I see this person at the exit and they're like, you could tell that they were looking for their phone, right? And this is like, you know, 30 feet away. They're looking for their phone and her boyfriend comes up and they're all panicking. And I'm like, and I just kind of showed to them, hey, you guys lose a cell phone? And they're like, yeah, we did. So my daughters found their cell phone. So that was kind of cool. That's my little teacup story from Disneyland. You're a real competitor. Thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate that. Mark Guy, what's up, homie? Jason, how you doing? Looks like a brand new, whole bunch of new people in the house right now. I agree on Universal Studios being better. Thank you for answering my questions. Makes me feel good and important. Yeah, no, well, thanks for the questions. I definitely appreciate when you guys join me. I saw Scott. Scott, I first saw you with Joel eating that pizza. That pizza. Oh, are you talking at Garbanzo's? Was that the Garbanzo pizza? Mark Guy likes all the videos. That is amazing. I'm so glad you enjoy them. I love putting them out for you guys. Anonymous, yes. Yeah, that was an experience at Garbanzo's with that gentleman. That was actually kind of funny. I look back on it now because he was, you know, being all nice at first and taking photos, and then after that he's like, "You guys are stupid. You're gonna die." And so I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a great like thumbnail. You are stupid. You're gonna die." And it's like, it looks like Joel and I are kind of like saying it to each other, which is kind of funny, but it was actually the guy saying that to us. But the funny part about that was like, he stuck around. Me personally, if I was on the street and I saw something, like I'm at a place and I see something I don't like, we'll say a band's playing, I don't like them, right? They're just terrible. I wouldn't sit around and like, you guys are terrible. I don't know why you do this. This is dumb. Like, you know, or maybe they're headbanging or something like that. I would just like, okay, they're doing their thing, and I'd leave. But like, he like stuck around and had felt the need to like tell us stuff, right? So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. There's lots of different adventures that go on when you do these food challenges and go to these different cities. Excuse me. Looking for their phone. Nice situationally awareness. Um, you did better than Joel. Impressed. Yeah, Joel had also done a challenge before that, and I had done a challenge too, but his was like this massive hot dog that he did at Twisted District, and I had just done their spicy one. So it doesn't always get said on film, but sometimes if you see me going slower than him or him going slower than me, or both of us going a little bit slower, we may have done a challenge before, or maybe we had breakfast. Like, it makes a big difference if you're how full you are to how fast you can eat. I'll give you an example. When I'm just trying to think of a good example. So I did a donair challenge recently, and I had done when I'd done it previously, I had done another challenge before it, and it took me, say, a certain amount of time. And then when I did it this time, I didn't I didn't have that challenge before, so I did it in less time. So it was the exact same challenge. However, I did it in way less time just because I hadn't done the challenge before, right? So, and like I say, with that one, Joel had done a bigger challenge before that, right? So, you know, team challenge, we got her done. There's been times, lots of times when, not lots of times, but there's been times when he's eaten more than me. So it's all good. It's against the house, not against each other. Do wait days without eating because that can cause the stomach to. Do wait days without eating? Sorry, what is that? Always thought it was y'all waiting to finish together like Molly and Killer Kennedy. Sometimes, Penny, that does happen. And it's not like even a spoken rule. Like Joel and I never really have spoken about that, but there is times when, we like when he waits for me, and there's times that I'm waiting for him. So you can eat more. No, I can't eat more than Joel. Joel can eat more than me. I mean, you got to think about this. Joel does this professionally. This is his profession. This is what he gets paid to do. It's like Usain Bolt. He's paid to run. He's going to be the fastest guy in the world. Doesn't matter how good a guy that goes to college and studies all day is. He's going to be. Usain Bolt is going to be faster than him, right? So I kind of see that with Joel. Like, he does this professionally, great eater. If I did it full time, maybe I could eat as much as him. But he is, he's a great eater. Like, people don't understand like the eating thing. Like, they say, like, I've had people before, well, Joel's so much better eater, or da 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 da, whatever. It's like that's cool. He's a great eater. But if those same people came to eat with me, like I had students who are like, I can eat. I can eat. No, no, no. I've got a huge appetite. And then I had three students go for an all you can eat sushi, and the three of them didn't eat as much as I did. And it's not because I'm bragging. I'm just saying like a lot of people think that they can eat this much. I'll smoke a joint, get high. I'll be so hungry. I eat so much, man. You don't understand. You don't understand. And they go to do it, and they you get to that point when you feel full and they can't push past it, right? Most people can't. So it comes with training. It honestly just comes with the amount of time you put in and the effort you put into it. So no, I can't eat more. Have I eaten more than him? Sometimes. Has he eaten more than me? Yeah, he has. So yeah. Aren't you afraid to gain weight by eating challenges? Jason, I maintain my balance. If I gain weight, then I work it off. So with me, when I do the challenges, I do gain weight, but then I do a bunch of cardio and dieting afterwards. So what ends up happening, because I'm only eating once a day, I'm not getting my protein intake. So I have lost a lot of muscle in the last X amount of time. And I would rather lose muscle and maintain my weight than I would to be gain weight, keep my muscle and gain more fat. I'd rather lose the fat and muscle than to gain the muscle, or keep the muscle and gain the fat. So I'm pretty good because I've done bodybuilding, not bodybuilding, but before and after contests. I bodybuild for years. I know about calories in and calories out, that I'm pretty good at maintaining my weight. So I don't really get afraid of it. If I could gain 20 pounds, say all I did was eating challenges for a month straight and gain 20 pounds, I know how to work that off. Sorry guys, my computer turned off, so I'm just gonna be looking at my phone here. It's almost time to wrap it up. I think it's been 2 hours now. Um, After weight loss surgery 4 years ago, I can barely eat one Costco hot dog. That's not a bad thing. Costco hot dogs, I wouldn't say are the healthiest for you. What do you teach? And sorry, it's been asked, how did you get into competitive eating? No, Rob, that's fine. I'm an electrical instructor at the college, and how I got into eating, I can put on 40 pounds just watching. How I got into competitive eating, I just was going down the YouTube rabbit hole and I saw Randy Santel one time and like, hey, like he's eating like a 7 or 8 pound meal and like, hey, like I might be able to do that. Like I have a pretty good appetite, right? And damn, you look like a professional. Thanks, Anonymous. And then I just like, oh yeah, maybe I could do that. And I just tried it and did it. And I'd actually inadvertently done food challenges without knowing that they were like the food challenges that you guys see. There wasn't like a food challenge guy that I saw on YouTube doing it. I just went to a restaurant and I saw that there was two things. One, there was a pasta place called Anton's in Vancouver. Huge plate of pasta, and no one ever finishes it. If you finish it, you get it for free. Well, I went in there and with one of my work buddies and ended up eating the whole plate of pasta. And it wasn't free. I actually only got a pen, right? So we went back to work on Monday, and he's like, "Whoa, did you go to Anton's?" Like, "Yeah, we went to Anton's." He's like, "How'd you do?" I'm like, "Good." He's like, "How much do you have left over?" I'm like, "Nothing." He's like, "What do you mean? You didn't have?" I always have leftovers for days. I'm like, no, it was pretty. It wasn't too bad. And he's like, I'm like, I could probably do two. He's like, there's no way. There's no way you could ever do that. And I was like, well, I bet you. I'll bet you. I'll tell you what. I'll bet you $50. If I win, if I eat my 2 meals, you pay for my 2 meals, and you give me $50. And if I lose, I'll pay for my meals. I'll pay for your meal, and I'll give you $50. So he's like, you're on. So I went there with 2 meals and $50 on the line, so $90 worth. And we went, and just over 25 minutes, I finished the 8 pounds of pasta. And I felt like garbage. I was for like, oh, that I didn't sleep that night. My body was so hot, and so that was like inadvertently getting into challenges before they were food challenges. And then one other place called Baselines in Surrey, they had a burger challenge, and if you eat it for free, I could win a sushi challenge. Sushi is my favorite. And if you ate the burger for free, you ate the 4.5 pound burger, whatever it was, you got it for free, and you got a free T-shirt. And so I was like, let's try this. So I did it. My first time, I beat it, and then it wasn't until years later that I saw Randy Santel on YouTube and just kind of got into it. Met him in person in Kamloops, which is a couple hours away, and met up with Joel a few months later, and the rest is history. So anyways, guys, that is just under 2 hours. By the time this is wrapped up, it'll be 2 hours. So thanks for joining me on Thursday night. This is my Friday night, so I don't have to work tomorrow, luckily. However, I am going to go see Sarah before I go to bed. And yeah, good night, Penny. Appreciate that. I will say good night to Sarah for you. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, some good times. Thank you, Sharon. Ronaldo, appreciate that. Thank you guys for stopping by. Give thumbs up if you guys haven't already. Yeah, Anonymous, appreciate you coming in, asking some very good questions at the very end there. Joining the rest of us, the old Scotty squad. And I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, I hope to put out a video. I'm going to put out 2 videos next week. So Nanda T24, everyone's giving thumbs up. Perfect thumbs up. Give it the like on the like button too. We'll help it out. Maybe it'll suggest it to a few other people. Anonymous, good night. Good night, my friend. We'll see you guys on the next one.